Up. We're going to go back to coaches on the hot seat. I know this is very controversial between Targo and I. We're going to go with top coaches to take over for David Moyes. I'm going to go first.
Yeah, go ahead.
I think David Moyes does this everywhere he goes, is where he does really good for a while, and then he starts to fall off, and then he leaves. I don't think it's really that he's going to get fired. I think another team is going to come in and hire him. I don't think it's till the end of the season. All right? So keep your hole shut before you start berating me over there. I can see your looks. I'm going to go with my third option, Steven Gerrard.
Stevie G
for West Ham. I mean, no matter what people think of him, and at the end of his reign at Aston Villa, he's a great coach. I mean, didn't you say the other day he went undefeated with Rangers?
Yeah, he did.
That's still, that's impressive for someone in their first job as a coach ever. He'd be a good option for them. I don't think it happens. It's kind of a outside the box pick, personally. Next up, I got Bruno Lage.
Wolves. Wasn't he at Wolves?
Former Wolves manager. He's also at Benfica.
Okay.
He likes to be more tactically balanced than most coaches. So, defensively sound, building from the back going forward, defending first. I think that fits very well into the West Ham squad that they have. Really defending first, building quickly into attack. Style of play really fits. He did well for Wolves for a while.
Till he didn't.
Same with Stevie G and Aston Villa.
Yeah.
And then my number one pick, which I still can't believe that he doesn't have a job, is Domenico Tedesco, former RB Leipzig coach. He plays a little bit more of an unconventional system with a 3-4-1-2.
Okay.
He likes wingbacks, very similar to Julian Nagelsmann, who coached them before him.
Do you think West Ham have a squad for wingbacks?
I don't know. It's possible. You might have to tinker around a little bit, but they have the center backs to be able to go for it.
Yeah.
Do they have the wing backs to go for it? I don't know. But it would give them a lot more attacking options, in my opinion. Especially with the way that you can counterattack with wing backs. But yeah, I mean, it's very similar to Nagelsmann. He did a great job for Leipzig. He's doing great for Bayern Munich right now. And I just think it would be a great and interesting option for West Ham United.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think those are terrible. The only one I probably wouldn't go with would be Bruno Lage. I didn't care for what he did at Wolves, so I don't think he'd be a good fit at West Ham. Domenico Tedesco.
I could replace him with Nuno Espirito Santo. So
I think he would be a better option, yeah.
Just keep interchanging former Wolves coaches.
But honestly, so my picks to take over for David Moyes would be no one. I think they should stick by David Moyes. He's done well at that club. He's taken them to 6th and 7th place finishes. I think you got to stick by him, man. I really do. I don't think they should get rid of him, even in the summer. I think he keeps West Ham in the Premier League this year. I think they'll go up the table a little. How high, I don't know. They might get up to maybe, a 14th place, which isn't terrible.
At this point in the season, I think anything above relegation is a win. It's a successful season at this point.
I mean, they're currently in 16th place, and so I think they maybe finish above that. They keep him for at least another year and see what he can do again, and maybe give him some money to spend. And I think, Scamacca coming back, he's been injured quite a bit this season. but to me, he looks impressive when he does play. So yeah, I think you keep him, man. I think he can get them back up into a top 10 finish next year.
Okay. Well, we'll see. I fully expect you to go the rock on me and say your opinion. It doesn't matter what you think.